Okay, I spoke to you earlier about this political flashbang at the UN this week. Jacinda Ardern, she's telling us that we should be having this great censorship and it's got to be a global thing. I think that's very, very dangerous, but it's clearly what the elites actually want. Now, to have a chat about this, I'm delighted to say that a gentleman by the name of Peter Curti from the Centre of Independent Studies is joining me now. Peter, thank you so much for your time. I'm sorry we had some technical hitches before. What did you make of Ardern's speech? Is it as dangerous as I see it as being?
Well, thanks, Corey. Yes, I think it is every bit as dangerous as you have indicated, because it basically means who will decide what is disinformation or what is misinformation? And the answer is there is to be one standard of truth, and that standard will be the one determined by Jacinda Ardern, whether it's war or climate change or human rights or COVID-19 restrictions. Only going to be one acceptable point of view, and any other point of view amounts to dissent.
What alarms me so much about this, Peter, is if this was coming out of North Korea, if it was coming out of China, if it was coming out of Russia, we could maybe understand it, right? They're totalitarian regimes. This is coming from one of the Five Eyes Western nations. It's seemingly backed up by some in the UK, in Canada. I'm sure there's plenty of people in our parliament here who'd like to see it happen, and America as well. This is a war on Western democracies, as I see it.
It's a war on freedom. You're absolutely right, because what we see here, cloaked in the seemingly reasonable language of compassion and safety, is that there is only one narrative. There is only one version of the truth. And you're right, that is a totalitarian. That's a totalitarian state of affairs. Jacinda Ardern and her friends will decide what that truth is, what the narrative is. And if we disagree, if you or I disagree, we're going to be accused of using words as weapons of war. So that's a threat if nothing else is.